which something that is only advantageous to the species seems to be advantageous to himself. This illusion is instinct, he writes. In plain terms, we are tricked into chasing what the species needs, thinking it's what we need. We believe we seek personal joy and love, but really we're unwittingly serving the immortal life force of nature at our own expense. It's a brutal realization, that dizzying romance, that soul-stirring love that made you feel on top of the world. It was happiness. It was nature's ploy to get you to bind you.
My happiness.
And once that goal is achieved, the curtain often falls. The illusion necessarily vanishes directly once the end of the species has been attained, notes Schopenhauer.
How's your happiness?
The passion fading after a child is born, the relationship straining under the weight of reality. The devil's laughter is heard after the act of love, as Schopenhauer quips. In that moment of post-romantic clarity, we often feel a strange emptiness or sadness. Modern science
Post-nut clarity, dude.
The sadness after sex, and it happens to men more often than women. Schopenhauer says no mystery. It's the will, momentarily, letting you glimpse the truth of your condition. You have served nature's purpose, and now you wonder, what is he thinking? The bliss was brief, the aftermath sobering. If love is an illusion nature uses, what about women themselves? Schopenhauer's view here is unapologetically blunt, even controversial. He saw women as the instrument of nature's will, designed to entice and ensnare men for the sake of reproduction. It's not a flattering picture, but remember, his aim was to reveal uncomfortable truths. Schopenhauer observes that nature arms each creature for its role. For women, nature's strategy is a striking effect. He writes that young women are endowed for just a few short years with an abundance of beauty and fullness of charm at the expense of the rest of their lives. Why? So that during those peak years they can ensnare the fantasy of a man to such a degree that he is driven to commit to her for life. A man under the spell of a young woman's beauty will rush into taking care of her for a lifetime, signing himself up to provide and protect. Schopenhauer coldly notes, this is a step that no man would take if he calmly considered it rationally. No man in his right mind would volunteer to bear the heavy burdens of a family and marriage. If he only considered the matter, yet countless men do, because they are not considering it, they are entranced. Nature has cast the spell well, and once the deed is done,
Machiavelli.
nature economizes. Just as a
What was Tim Dillon saying? Peaky Peter.
dangerous to her task of
Jeffrey
so
Epstein.
does a woman often lose her youthful beauty after producing a child.
Alex Jones. Aaron Dover. Because God, what if God killed itself? And we're all falling apart.
Was temporary, just long enough to secure a partner to procreate. What seemed to a man as eternal beauty was, in Schopenhauer's eyes, a calculated fate with an expiration date. Nature needed her to attract you. It doesn't need
Let's
to
gotta
stay
go.
gorgeous after the children arrive. This sounds terribly cynical, as if women intend to deceive. But Schopenhauer is not exactly blaming individual women. He's exposing the biological program they themselves are subject to. In his view, women are wired differently from men for a reason. Their lives, from anatomy to psychology, are shaped by the imperative of childbearing and rearing. One need only look at a woman's shape to see she isn't built for great physical or mental labour, he wrote. She pays the debt of life by what she suffers: childbirth, care for children, and submission to a man. Thus, nature made her fitting to nurture the young. Women are adapted to be nurses and educators of early childhood, and for that very reason, they themselves are childish, foolish.
So who's going to take care of the children? So I don't know, you already have nephews and nieces or whatever. Nephews. Take care of the nephews.
Think and behave more like
Think of it this way. You have help
focusing on
And you don't have
trivialities,
to worry about
not engaging in abstract or long-term
exactly
thinking.
the way of the slime ant. See,
You always see only
that's
what
why
is
you don't do what Alan Watts did.
Take the appearance of a thing for reality.
Kill yourself by drinking yourself to death and having a bunch of kids. But I've already got coffee.
Mature later, but develop stronger reasoning, pondering paths to the future, building principles and long-range goals.
All right, let's have a look. What do we got
happens
here?
then when a rational man falls in love? He loses his reason. The will's illusion overwhelms him. Schopenhauer usually remain more practical and sober in judgment. They see a man for what he is, with an eye to how he can serve their needs. But a man...
What are we looking at? Oh yeah, Emile Chiron. That was a good one.
Sense. It's something colder, deeper, harder to name. A hollow behind your ribs that you decorate with distractions, achievements, or spiritual band-aids. You keep going because stopping feels worse. Emile Cioran called this the curse of consciousness, and he wasn't exaggerating. He believed life wasn't tragic. Tragedy has meaning. Life, in his words, is a dirty joke. Not just because it ends, but because it never really starts in a way that makes sense. You're thrown into the world without asking, shaped by trauma you don't deserve, expected to survive in a system no one understands. And then one day, without warning, you vanish. No applause, no credits, just darkness. This isn't philosophy for classrooms. This is the unspoken script behind your sleepless nights. The quiet despair of traffic jams, dead-end jobs, aging parents, ungrateful children, and dreams that shrink with every birthday. Cioran's work was banned in communist Romania, not because it was violent, but because it was true. Dangerous truth, the kind that makes you question the entire architecture of the world. And yet, here's the twist. He kept writing. He kept breathing.
Ah.